Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I just wanted to give you guys an update of my power situation at my mining location here. And as you guys know, I have a 30 amp 240 volt PDU, a triplet PDU that's right behind there on the top row of my mining shelves that powers this whole section here. Okay, all the mining rigs that you see in this frame right now is being powered by that 240 volt 30 amp PDU. Okay, but now I have another 30 amp 240 volt breaker installed. Thus, I'm able to have another PDU installed here. Okay, so my good buddy, good electrician friend installed one for me here, and it's at the top. That's the 30 amp breaker at the top right here on the left. And he took some older 15 amp breakers and he made them into tandem breakers, not made them, but replaced them with tandem breakers, so we're able to make up some more space here, okay, on this circuit panel per se. So you guys can see I have my, oh, this wire is getting annoying. So I did have a comment on a video that someone said my friend should wire that one that's for my mining rigs over here. Maybe he should have put it in the wall, and I said, you know, I wanted him to, but you know, to save him some time, because I wanted this all to be temporary, okay? So I forgot to mention that, you know, this whole mining location here, you know, it's easy for me to put here, but also it'll be easy for me to take out if I, you know, decide to not mine anymore, okay? So that is why the electrical plug for the first 30 amp breaker is here, all right? Or not a breaker per se, but the receptacle, okay? So this one as well, okay? So that's why they're here, that it's easy to take them out of the panel here just in case I stop mining, and yeah, okay? So I didn't want my buddy to, you know, reroute through the ceiling and through the walls and all that stuff. I didn't want him to drill anything onto here, okay? So that's my reasoning, just to give you guys a quick update about that. Okay, I want to give this PDU a try, okay? So my friend said there is voltage now going towards the plug there, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna plug in this triplet PDU. It's the same one that I had at my mining location, you know, where I had my grow tent and all that kind of stuff. It's the same PDU that I have out there, and I'm gonna plug this in now. My buddy confirmed that we are running 240 volt on this plug here, okay? So I'm just gonna plug this in, and it is a locking 240 volt plug, okay? So it shouldn't come out now if someone tried to pull it. I don't think anyone would pull on it anyway. Okay, so we should see now some power on the triplet PDU. So let's see here. Yeah, it looks like we're showing 0 amps and 0 amps. So this PDU has two 15 amp banks, and then it's able to run on 240 volt 30 amp. But we can only go up to 24 amps safely according to the triplet website, so I don't want to go above and beyond that. Okay, now I would like to test something on this PDU, and what I have to test is this Antminer L3 Plus that I got from nerdgears.com, who graciously sent me this for free. And it's obviously, you know, it's not really profitable on this L3 Plus right now, but I'm thinking of running it for a little while now because it's my first ASIC miner. And I've never really played around with an ASIC miner much, except for that first video that you guys saw of me opening up my first ASIC miner and getting it running and such. Okay, so I have a cable here, a C13 to C14 cable already plugged into the power supply. I'm gonna plug this end into the triplet PDU here. I'm just gonna do that on the first slot here. Okay, so it looks like the ASIC miner just turned on. Yeah, okay, and we should start seeing some power being used on this PDU. Oh, I'm so excited. I have another 24 amps basically to play around with on this PDU. So my plan, okay, while that's turning on, my plan is for this PDU is to stay in this room here. Okay, so you guys may have saw another video, a couple videos back, that I have this my grow tent here. Okay, this is from my first mining location, and I have an 8-inch inline fan that I used in that grow tent, and I'm thinking of installing it right here. Okay, and here's a window where I can put the exhaust, and yeah, I'm thinking of building that grow tent there later in another video. And as you guys know, I packed up my 12 by EVGA P104 rig, and it's just in a box here. it's a really heavy box with 12 GPUs. Look at these. These are the EVGA P104s. Really nice cards, really nice, good for mining. You get about 40 to 42 mega hash on Ethereum. And yeah, really nice cards, okay? Yeah, I have all my motherboard and risers and power supplies and cables in that other box. And also I have the mining frames and such here as well. And yeah, I'm excited to build that. That's going to be a lot of work, that's for sure. And I'll have that in another video. I'm going to have to build the grow tent as well. So that's going to be in another video. So stay tuned for that. If you guys have some opinions or anything I could do better in this area, please let me know. I had one of my moderators mention that since this place has a sump pump, that I should build a wooden platform to elevate it. Okay, my grow tent shouldn't be right on the floor. So I'm thinking of maybe building a 1 foot high, at least like a 2x4 platform, so I can have my grow tent elevated from the ground, just in case it gets flooded. But that only happens during the winter times. Okay, so my friends, it looks like my Antminer L3 Plus has turned on, and it looks like it is mining now, and it's not very loud. Okay, so actually if we go to the PDU, it looks like it's using 2 amps now. Okay, so that I believe equates to about 2 amps times 240 volt. So that would be about 400 to 500 watts. So not too bad actually. I don't know if you guys can see the amp usage. Yeah, it's 2 amps on the left bank because we plugged it on this side here. Okay, so yeah, it looks like it's working. And it is mining. Actually, it's not even mining because I don't even have a network cable plugged in. Okay, so I am gonna, oh yeah, it actually just went back down to 0 amps. Okay, so I need to plug in a network cable, so I need to figure that out right now. Let's go to my mess of network cable area here, and let's see, my network switch is over here, which, oh, actually I don't even have enough ports. Yeah, this 8-port network switch is completely full. Alright, let's see here, let me think. Oh no, we're not dead in the water. We're not dead in the water. I can use another port on this power line adapter. I'll be able to put another network cable in through right beside there. So actually let's do that right now. And I should be able to just, right beside it, I can't really see. Alright, yeah, there we go. It's in. And I should technically get internet now if I plug this into the Antminer L3 Plus. So there we go. Okay. Alright, so hopefully it should start ramping up here. Nope, it still says 0 amps. I'm thinking it's still trying to get some network. So I'm going to give it a second here. Just going to give it a second. Yeah, it looks like the network was on red, it was at fault, but now it's green. Okay, so it looks like it found a network connection. Okay, so I think it's mining now, it's making some noises. Ah, yes, that looks better. Yeah, it's using 3 amps now. And I believe this L3 Plus is on the Blizz firmware. I'm not sure what that is, but it has 3 amps right now, so 3 times 240, so that would be about 600 to 700 watts. Or 700 to 800 watts for the L3 Plus right now. Okay, my friends, that's it. Looks good. Looks like my PDU is working. That's all I wanted to do. And yeah, 3 amps. Okay, oh, I'm so happy. I am happy. I got 2 30 amp breakers installed now. Or well, always had the one, and now I have a second one. And now I can have a second mining area pretty much in this small room here. So I'm excited. I'm gonna have some projects, and definitely I have to get this 12 by EVGA P104 rig up and running, and that's gonna be that's probably gonna be a BITCH to build, and I hope it works. I know that every time I rebuild a rig it never works, so I'm you guys have to stay tuned for that when I build this rig, and oh man, I hope it works. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about the 240 volt 30 amp breaker that was just installed, as well as my PDU here. I love this PDU. It's the same one I have out there. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out. I think I am losing money when I have this thing on, but that's okay. Was testing out the power anyway. It's actually not that loud. Really not that loud. But it's really cool though. My first ASIC.